This is Marc Montoya from Factory X. We are bringing you the Coach's Corner, giving you the evaluation over the weekend from all the UFC action and fights. We look forward to your responses and hope you enjoy the program. Over the weekend we had some amazing fights. UFC 238, we're going to look at the top three. We're going to look at Tony Ferguson versus Cerrone, look at Valentina versus Jessica Eye, and we're going to look at Cejudo versus Moraes. Those are the top three that we've looked at this week. We'd like to do just a quick little feature and look at, let's start with Ferguson versus Cerrone. First round, amazing round. It looked like they were pretty close in the sense of tactfully. They were looking pretty dominant on both ends. The cool thing that, if you remember from the fight, is toward the end of the first round, it seemed like Cowboy was fading just a little bit when it came to trying to sustain Ferguson's volume. Once they sat down, second round, came back out in the second, you saw Ferguson really pick up the pace and not allow Cerrone to stay within his pace, and had the opportunity to just really stay technically sound, straight up the middle with the ones, twos, and getting after him in volume. Cerrone, of course, was looking to attack those high kicks, especially off the break. Almost landed a couple of them. He looked good as well. Unfortunately, we have an unfortunate circumstance where Cerrone goes to blow his nose before the third round, and we're looking at, unfortunately, a stoppage due to his eye being blown up, some type of break potentially in his nose, and the fight stopped. So we didn't get to see the third round, but it did look like that round was going toward in Ferguson's favor, which we'll never know because it never started. I'd love to see that fight run back. Highly doubt that that's going to happen, but amazing fight from two amazing warriors, and it was awesome to see those two do that. Second fight we're going to feature is Valentina versus Jessica Eye. That fight was amazing given the fact that you've got this 25-pound division that is pretty wide open. Valentina obviously has shown that she can own that weight class. Jessica Eye is always game to fight. She's tough as hell. She's Cleveland born and raised, so you know they're going to be bringing that heat, and they love the opportunity. You got people like Stipe coming from Cleveland. You've got people like Devontae Smith, who trains right here with us, coming from Cleveland. Brian Rogers coming from Cleveland, so we know that Cleveland lineage well. It was a great opportunity for Jessica Eye. She goes out there, and right away on the feet, you could tell that Jessica couldn't find her rhythm on her feet. Valentina made her miss and was able to clinch, put her on the mat, and really be dominant on top in the first round. She was attacking well, though, in the first round with those body kicks, which is a real traditional setup, especially coming from someone's lineage like Valentina, who's a really good kicker. And she goes in there and hurts Jessica quickly, actually, with a body kick in the first round. Jessica, you kind of saw flinch and kind of seize up a little bit, like, oh man, that hurt type thing. Was able to weather the storm, though. Because Valentina set that up so well with multiple kicks to the body, she started to see Jessica's eyes, hands dropping, those hands dropping away from the chin, really exposed the head, and Valentina, with the background and experience that she has, she attacks high, and unfortunately for Jessica, she puts her out. But Valentina, wow, what a spectacular finish. Unbelievable fight to watch. Really good, technically sound matchup when it comes for Valentina, and just her attacks are spot on. So congratulations to her, the champ, and what a division that 25-pound division is going to be for the women. Our feature fight in the main event was Henry Cejudo versus Marlon Moraes, and man, looking at that fight on paper, I didn't know who to pick at all. People asked me who I thought was going to win. I couldn't give a decision at all. I made my decision right before the walkout. I chose, Cejudo. He's going to come out there and I thought look and press Moraes to where he was able to impose his will. I'll tell you what, I was wrong in the first because Moraes came out with some heat. He did an amazing job. Obviously his strategy was to kick, and he kicked really well. He attacked that lead leg of Cejudo and put him in a defensive situation the entire first round. And it was looking like, man, this could be a landslide victory for Moraes. He goes in there, works really well. attacks. He's got Cejudo's rhythm and timing off. He's staying on his rhythm and timing, and he's looking amazing. Something happened though between the round because he wasn't able to recover. Because when he came out in the second round, unfortunately, he looked heavy and just like he was somewhat gassed. I don't know if that was an adrenaline dump. I don't know if he just, tapped his gas tank and he had a really bad weight cut. Something happened there though, because on the stool between the first and the second, Moraes didn't come back out the same fighter he was when he entered it in the first. Cejudo noticed that, and I'll tell you, his vet experience in combat sports really took over, because he put his foot on the throttle, decided, hey, I'm going to get in your face, find my range, strike and do his thing, and I'll tell you what, an amazing finish for Cejudo when he goes in there, imposes his will, and shows that, hey, I can be a champion in multiple weight classes, especially with that world-class wrestling lineage, being a Olympic world champion, gold medalist. Hey, hats off to Cejudo, hats off to Moraes. Amazing fight, even though it didn't last that long. Fun to watch from a fan's perspective. Who's next for Cejudo? That's the question. Who are they going to throw in there, and who's going to give him fits either at 25 or 35? It looks to me like he's ready to hold both belts for a long time, and good for him. Really cool to watch someone like him go up and seize an opportunity. That's what these guys are doing it for. That's why we watch, and I just want to thank all the competitors on UFC 238, because without you guys, we're not talking about any of this. You guys are the warriors. You guys are the ones doing what you're doing. We appreciate and love your efforts. Win or lose, win or learn, win or lesson. The point is you guys get in there, and we appreciate you. So keep up the great work. Signing off, Marc Montoya, head coach and owner of Factory X. We'd love to hear your thoughts, comments. Go ahead and comment below. Give us your thoughts, even if they don't mimic mine. We'd love to hear those. And again, thank you for tuning in. Our Factory X YouTube page. You can log into this. You can go on Factory X to the Instagram, Twitter. You can find me at Coach Marc Montoya, and we just love your support. Thank you guys, and have a blessed day.